was filming and I wasn't. I got my heavenly panties today. Whoops, upside down. And the panties usually peek through that little hole right there, but I already took them out because I thought I was filming. Here is their lace on the legs. The front has lace on it, and the back is just plain. And these ride a little higher than Splendies, so I like these better because they come higher on the waist, and the leg is not quite as sharply cut. Because the Splendies ones, all my flab hung out the bottom and the top. Probably going to stop this because I just don't need any more. You know, I may do it, you know, in a few months, but right now I'm got this big cube that I keep my undies in, and it's like jam-packed full, so I don't really need any more, so probably got to cancel it for at least for a little while. I got this from, it might have been Diva Bag by Sonia, or it might have been one of you guys. I don't remember where I got it, but some of you wanted to know what I thought of it. It's a Wonder Jelly gel blending sponge, and this is what it looks like, and it's just, you know, gel-like inside. And I've used it a few times, so it's not, it was crystal clear, but I just put a teeny tiny little drop of foundation on, and it covers one whole side of my face. And then I put another teeny tiny drop, it covers the other side, another teeny drop and covers the forehead. And then I use the more pointy end and put a little bit of foundation on, but you don't have to use hardly any, and it blends, and then it washes right off, and I just washed it and it's already dry. So I like it better than a sponge, because a sponge is just, after a while, they just don't feel like they're getting clean. They're looking nasty, and when you do wash them, they take forever to dry. So, and the sponge soaks, I was going to say soaks and sponge combined and say sponge. The sponge soaks up your foundation or your concealer or whatever, and so you use a lot more of this. It doesn't soak it up, so you just have to use a teeny tiny bit. So I'm loving these. I think it's silicone it's made out of. It says you put a small amount, and you know, you kind of pat it on, but you just have to use hardly any. So I'm liking that. So if you've stuck with me this far, you get a reward. You get to know about my secret giveaway. I've been hinting about this. I got this Boxycharm box, and I didn't like anything in it. Well, one thing I kind of like, but I don't really need. I'm going to leave the card in. But this I thought was really cute, but I already have a couple of them and I don't use them. It's like a flower bag, but it's got like a foundation in it. Not a foundation, a setting powder in it that is made out of oat flour. So it is like flour, but it is in a jar. It's kind of a cool jar. I seriously thought about keeping this, but I've got one bigger than this that's barely gone, and you know, I would think it would get yucky before I got around to it. But this is really a cute container. So this is the first thing. And then it says Mud Masky, but this is not a mud mask. That's just the name of the brand. This is a vitamin infused eye serum, even though it says Mud Masky on it, which was confusing to me. This is Riza Be Obsessed Sea Spray Vacation in a Bottle. It's like a spray for your hair. I guess it helps you get a little bit of body. Yeah, don't think I need it. I have so much bushy hair. Don't need a body spray. I think it can help scrunch up your curls too. This is really pretty, but it's a little too orangey for me. I don't wear orangey colors, and I don't know if you can't see it very well. It looks more burgundy on the screen, but it's really kind of an orangey red, and it is it's like a lip liner thing, but you can use it on your whole lip too. So it's like a, what are they calling it? Lip liner can be easily sharpened. What? Where's the lip liner? That's the, Okay, I'm confused. So this is zero. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. How could you sharpen that? I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, it's a pretty color if you can wear those colors. Blondes would look really good in this, but I just don't. I've got a lot of yellow in my skin, and anything with an orange tint doesn't look good on me. And last but not least, this is, I think, a very expensive brand. I just know I wouldn't use it. It's an oil-free, it's by Pharmacy, which is a good brand from what I hear. Whipped Greens, oil-free foaming cleanser with moringa and papaya. So this is the whole Boxycharm that I got. I'm not keeping any of it. So you have to be really sneaky because this is a secret. What can you say? Say something about, use the word interesting, but talk about one of these two things that's interesting so that it won't be a giveaway. It'll be a shh, nobody will know. So use in a sentence something about one of these two things is interesting, or I'm interesting, or something is interesting, but not the Boxycharm is interesting, because that's the secret. This way I'll know you're my loyal subscribers and not people just coming to get the Boxycharm. So this, let's see, today is Thursday the 15th-ish, somewhere around there. Whatever day Thursday is. I'm going to keep this open, not very long. Let's just say till Monday night, and I will draw the name on Tuesday. And then you'll have 48 hours to get back to me. And as usual, this is 18 or older. I would prefer it be in the contiguous United States because it's expensive to ship to other countries. What else? YouTube had nothing to do with it. I bought this with my own money. Yada, yada, yada. You know, same old rules as always. I got the important ones in there. It has to be 18, and YouTube didn't have anything to do with it, and so on and so forth. So sneak that word interesting in there, but don't mention the Boxycharm. Because what people do, if they think there's a giveaway, they'll go through and read the comments and figure out, okay, what's the secret word? And then they won't even watch the video. They'll just, oh, that must be the secret word. Put it in there. They still can probably figure it out. If you're all using the word interesting, it'll be a dead giveaway after a while. But we can try and keep it between us. I got up this morning. I went out at 9:45 and started swimming laps, and then I have some weights I do in the water and stuff, and I didn't get done until 20 after 11, so whew, I'm tired. I'm adding on 5 laps a day, so I'm up to 40 laps, and that was tough doing 40 today. Next day I'll do 45. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. No, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow. It won't be Saturday. I'm doing a volunteering at my church. We're filling backpacks. We do what we call Serve the City once a month, and while we do it, we have a center where we serve the city daily, but then we do special projects once a month. And this time we're filling backpacks for the sort of the more low-income schools that have trouble affording school supplies. So we've got a bunch of school supplies that they didn't ask for us to donate them, so they must have got somebody else to donate them, because usually they ask, you know, the congregation to donate them, but they didn't ask us to. So somebody must have donated a bunch of like a store or something must have donated a bunch of school supplies. So we're filling my small group that I lead. We're all going, and we're gonna fill backpacks for a few hours, and then we're gonna go to lunch. So that'll be a fun day tomorrow. Sunday, of course, is church, so I don't know when I'm gonna swim, because I like to do it first thing in the morning, because, you know, like I talked about in my last video, they're talking about we have a cool front going on this week. it's only going to be in the low 90s. That's our cool front. So I like to get out there and swim first thing in the morning before it gets to be 95, 99, 100, whatever out there. It's just too hot. Even in the water, it's too hot. So I'm not sure when maybe Monday I'll go swim again. Anyway, I try and do it at least twice a week. I'd prefer to do it 3 or 4 times a week, but I'm just busy. Especially, seems like most things I do is in the morning. So every Wednesday morning I have my small group. So that day is always out. And then because that day's out, then I put other things around the other days. And yeah, you know how it goes. Before I retired, well, actually I went out on disability, then I retired. But I would talk about I couldn't wait to be retired. And people say, oh, I would be so bored. And I'm like, not me. I knew I would find lots of things to do. And I have. I do lots of things. Plus I play with you. So if you're worried about being retired and being bored, don't be. You can volunteer, you can get a little part-time job if you want, just not a stress job like you have now. I like to volunteer. I like to swim. I used to go to the gym, but, COVID and all that, I quit going. I read, I watch TV, I do stuff with friends, go to lunch with friends, go to a movie. My 2 favorite things is, church and my small group and volunteering. Those are my favorite things to do. I keep getting there's some kind of email thread going on that keeps popping up sideways on my screen, and I can see who the list of people is, and I'm like, what are they talking about now? Because you get this group of people and they're like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you get like 20 emails. That's why I turn my sound off so I don't hear the bingy bongy all the time. Every time somebody replies to the replies to the replies. Those email chains can get crazy sometimes. I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, I do. I didn't go to bed till 3:30 this morning. I just couldn't get to sleep. So anyway, about the... And I hope you win. Remember, the word is interesting. This is a very interesting. I really like it. I got it a while ago and didn't get to use it, and they finally. I got another sponge that's like, this is just too far gone. I got to throw it out. I'll have to buy some more, and I'm just like, I'm tired of buying sponges all the time. I'm going to try this thing, and this is great. I mean, I don't think I'll have to buy anything for quite a while because it's, it's silicone. It's not going to go bad. And it washes off. I mean, it's slightly stained with, you can tell it's not 100% clear like it was. It's slightly stained from my foundation, but it washes right off. And you have to use such a teeny tiny little drop for your face. So you're not using I used to put like a bunch on my fingers and it would stay on my fingers. So I put a bunch on the sponge and it would stay on the sponge. So now I just use a teeny tiny bit and it all goes to me, not staying on whatever apparatus I'm using to put it on with. So undies and silicone thing, that was what our video was about today. Not Boxycharm, wasn't about that. Not at all. If you enjoy unboxings and you just stumbled upon this channel, I do unboxings. I do lots of giveaways, obviously. I'm just doing one today. I've got one tomorrow that the Betty's Box of Blessings I'm doing the drawing for that tomorrow. So if you still haven't signed up for that, there's one more day. There's a bunch of cards in here. There's a CD, there's a journal, a prayer journal, all kinds of goodies in here. It's like a Christian woman's subscription box. So I combined 2 of them into one, and I kept a little out of each one, and I'm giving you guys the rest. So that giveaway is Friday, so if you're interested in that, sign up for that. I just did a giveaway for a sarong that I got in a box. So that's 3 this week. Boy, am I generous. I finally got a post office box because I have to go to the post office all the time and mail you guys this stuff. So I figured I might as well get a post office box. Oh, Hetty, enough chit-chatting. I didn't think I'd talk very long because all I had was panties, and then it grew. I decided to do the Boxycharm and the little silicone thing, and now it's 15-minute video, so I will let you go. It's Thursday, so you have 1.5-ish more work days. Almost done. And then the weekend will be here. Hang in there. You'll make it.